like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence up with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yep, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Man, y'all press one if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Somebody said Ticket talk about Cardi B. I already did. You missed the video. I talked about Cardi B 2 days ago. Y'all don't watch my channel for real. If y'all watch my channel, you would see the videos. And I'm talking to the person who said that. I'm talking to, and I seen your comments, so I caught you. K-Day. K-Day, I've already talked about Cardi B. You need to go look at the video. You guys y'all not locked into this channel. Y'all only watch certain videos. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You got, go back and look through the timeline. All you got to do is go back and look through my timeline, baby. Just look through all the lives and you'll see it up there. You know, all the live streams, you'll see it up there, right? Today's going to be the most hectic day, y'all. I'm letting everybody know this right now. I'm seeing how this thing is starting right now, y'all. Today is going to be the most hectic day out of all of the days in this Diddy situation coming up until right now, because the sentencing is tomorrow morning. And today they've already set this thing off. Last night it was a whole lot of filings, both sides. It is going to be mayhem today from both sides, from Diddy's side and from the government side. But something just happened, you guys, this morning, and it's bad. They're not playing with Diddy. Deonte Nash just got on national TV. He was Diddy's former employee. Deonte Nash was a stylist. Diddy's former employee just got on CBS, and I'm talking about buried Diddy on, what is that? I don't think that's Good Morning America. Well, whatever the CBS morning show. He just got on a CBS morning show and cremated Diddy. Let's get right to it.
Sean Diddy Combs is due in court tomorrow to be sentenced for his felony convictions on prostitution-related charges. Our national correspondent, Jerika Duncan, spoke exclusively with a former employee who testified in the hip-hop mogul's criminal trial. Stylist Deonte Nash filed a lawsuit last week alleging Combs physically and sexually abused him for years, which Combs denies.
You say you were strangled on several occasions.
Several. Mm-hmm.
Was there ever a point where you thought, I could die?
The whole time. I said, he gonna kill us. He is going to kill us.
You talk in the lawsuit about literally having a to-go bag and cash just in case you had to go into hiding?
Mm-hmm. It had some underwear, some shorts, a tank top, a hoodie, and, just some Vans.
And you say
I was
this
just
so casually, like this was normal behavior at that time.
Normal behavior, and it would be like, very normal. This was normal, very normal behavior, and everybody pacified it. So who are we going to tell? Like, who exactly were we going to tell? Who are we going to call? Ghostbusters? Like, there was no one there to save us.
Man, listen, that is just a piece of this interview, y'all. Lord have mercy. That is just a piece of this interview. This dude went all the way in. Now, let me break down some of these allegations. Let me break down the allegations that he had brought out against Diddy, because I think this is very important that everybody understands the allegations that this dude has brought now against Diddy. So, first of all, Deonte Nash, you guys who doesn't know, once again, he's a former personal stylist and creative director for Diddy, right? And his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, right? Now, he basically claims that, they had an explosive working environment and conditions such as uncompensated overtime, styling others in comb circle, alongside forced test of loyalty, manipulation, labor trafficking, and ongoing threats of harm and death, even after he resigned, right? He also named 11 causes of specific action against Diddy, including sexual battery, assault and battery, human trafficking, false imprisonment, sexual orientation violence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Now, Deonte Nash, as I get into this, he got on the stand and testified against Diddy at the trial, right? Now, he claims that there was repeated patterns of harassment from Diddy, assault, and control, often tied to Diddy's jealousy over his interactions with Cassie. Now, he says that Diddy allegedly pinched his nipples, groped his ass, grinded his nuts against his genital area in a sexual charged way without his consent, and forced his hands onto his Johnson. Now, in one incident in 2018, while preparing Diddy for Cassie's event, he claims that Diddy reportedly grinded on him and said, "This is how I make love to my lady." With Deonte Nash feeling that he felt Diddy's, beefcake. He felt his beefcake through his shorts, which left him uncomfortable, right? Also, he accused Diddy, and he says that after Diddy learned that him and Cassie had dinner in Los Angeles without permission, that Diddy, he says, threw him into a car and violently strangled him. And he said the next day, right, choking him to the point of nearly choking to death is what he said, right? Now, he claims that Diddy got physical with him a few times overall, including manhandling and battery, right? Also, he accused Diddy of home invasion and false imprisonment. Now, he says that Diddy and his security team allegedly broke into his home without permission, confiscated his keys and his phone, and forcibly touched his property for Cassie, right? Forcibly searched his property looking for Cassie and holding him against his will. Now, he also accused Diddy that he said that Diddy, in a jealous outburst, violently pushed him out of Cassie's apartment, after which Diddy and his security guards chased him on a freeway at nearly 100 miles per hour. Now, he says he feared reporting it to the police, believing it would be a death sentence. Now, he also says that he frequently saw Cassie with bruises and knew of Diddy's violence towards her. In one incident, he said Diddy allegedly grabbed a sleeping Cassie by her hair, slammed her head against a bed frame, causing it to bleed, and then blamed the entourage, saying, "Look what y'all made me do." Deonte Nash said he dialed 911 but hung up out of fear of retaliation, though he informed Diddy employees about the abuse, right? He says that Diddy created a nightmare environment of control, including unreasonable demands and threats that extended beyond 2018, preventing him from advancing his career or personal life. He described the abuse as affecting every part of his life and positions, look, himself as now coming out suing Diddy's ass as getting more accountability from this sucker for the things that he alleged he did. Bro, y'all really think all these people lying, bro? The man said the man was pinching his nipples, bro, and squeezed his ass cheek, bro. He said the man rubbed his Johnson up against him and said, "This how I do my lady." Come on, bro. Now he's on CBS, on national TV, the day before Diddy's sentencing, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all gonna see more of this. They're gonna start getting these people out the woodworks today. It's gonna be more stuff that pop up to them telling y'all this. It's gonna be all. I'm talking on both sides. It's gonna be all out on both sides. That courthouse is going to be a mad scene. That courthouse is gonna be a mad scene. You know what I'm saying? With people that show up. I'm telling y'all this right now.
Sean Diddy Combs is due in court tomorrow to be sentenced for his felony convictions on prostitution-related charges. Our national correspondent, Jerika Duncan, spoke exclusively with a former employee who testified in the hip-hop mogul's criminal trial. Stylist Deonte Nash filed a lawsuit last week alleging Combs physically and sexually abused him for years, which Combs denies.
You say you were strangled on several occasions.
Several.
Was there ever a point where you thought, I could die?
The whole time. I said, he gonna kill us. He is going to kill us.
You talk in the lawsuit about literally having a to-go bag and cash just in case you had to go into hiding?
Mm-hmm. It has some underwear, some shorts, a tank top, a hoodie, and, just some Vans.
And you
And I
say
was
this
just
so casually, like this was normal behavior at that time.
Normal behavior, and it would be very normal. This was normal, very normal behavior, and everybody pacified it. So who are we going to tell? Who exactly were we going to tell? Who are we going to call? Ghostbusters? There was no one there to save us.
I'm going to tell y'all something. They're going to put out the full interview. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, y'all know the judge going to see this CBS stuff. Bro, and I believe there's going to be more people doing interviews today. I'm just going to tell y'all this right now. Y'all need to look out for it on both sides. It's going to be more people doing interviews. I see Diddy's team is kicking up they are ramping up their Diddy's team is out here ramping up their press tour. And as far as getting all their letters and stuff like that last minute, they're doing everything they can do to try to help Diddy. And then the other side is, you can see everybody's coming out now. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be, I told y'all, today is going to be one of them days, man. You know what I mean? And it's going to be very heated situation, So everybody be careful that's out there, on them front lines. There's going to be a lot of tensions, about this situation. A lot of people are upset. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I think that the judge, has a lot of pressure in this situation on both sides. He has pressure from Diddy's side, and he has pressure from Cassie's side, and not Cassie's side, with the government side, as far as Cassie and all of the other people who have made accusations against Diddy. And so I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna come back and talk about this later on today. And I've been thinking, what is Diddy gonna do if he gets big time? They say Diddy wants to talk to the judge directly in front of the court. Does Diddy throw everybody in the industry under the bus that didn't stand up for him if he gets the book thrown at him today? People have to realize the government said at least 11 years. Everybody keeps saying, 11 years. No. They said at least 11 years and 3 months. At least is what they said. That's the key words I think people are forgetting on YouTube. The government said at least 11 years and 3 months. At the least. So they want the judge to go up further than that. That means max. They want at least 11 to max. 11 years, 3 months to max. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The judge is going to have a lot of shit on his plate. I believe it's going to be a lot more filings today. It's going to be a lot more on this judge's plate. A lot more people are going to be doing interviews. A lot more of these people are going to be coming out the woodworks doing interviews. And I'm not saying Deonte Nash coming out the woodworks because he already testified in trial. He's been out here going in. But a lot of people on both sides, I think, are going to be doing a lot of. This is going to be one of them situations, man. I'm telling y'all this, man. I'm really starting to think, do Diddy come? If he gets a hefty sentence thrown at him tomorrow, does he start naming off names in the courthouse and just going in on people? That is a real question. Donald Trump is out of play because Donald Trump sent his guy at Diddy. He sent Jay Clayton at Diddy. Jay Clayton is Donald Trump's guy. People have to remember this. That is a key detail. Everybody keep talking about, I see people saying, oh, he'll just get a pardon. No, he won't. You guys got to remember, if Trump was going to pardon him, Trump would have told Jay Clayton to go light on him on his sentencing. Just go light on him and we'll get him out of here. That's not what he did. And I told you guys this. People got to understand and read details and read facts. Look at where it says, respectfully submitted Jay Clayton. Jay Clayton was appointed by Donald Trump to the Southern District of New York right now. And what has Jay Clayton done? This is the biggest thing he's came in and did, was demand more time for Diddy. Trump is not going to undercut the guy he appointed. He's not going to do it. That would be career suicide for Trump to undercut the guy he hired, because this, you have to understand that they're on the same accord. They're on the same accord. You have to understand this. Donald J. Trump appointed Jay Clayton, the intern U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, in April this year, following his nomination as president-elect in November 2024. Jay Clayton, who previously served as the SEC chairman during Donald Trump's first term, was sentenced as a business-friendly ally to lead the Manhattan Federal Prosecutor's Office. August 2025, Southern District of New York judges approved and extended Jay Clayton's term. Why did they do that? Because Jay Clayton came out, and what's the first thing Jay Clayton said? He said he wanted more time for Sean Diddy Combs than what they had first originally put out. He said he was going for severe prison times for Sean Diddy Combs. It could be, I'm starting to really think in my mind, it could be really possible. Do y'all think these guys want these people free? You think Donald Trump wants Diddy free? Donald Trump, if he wanted Diddy free, he would have already freed him. That's the part people don't understand. Donald Trump don't have to wait to sentencing. The day Diddy was convicted, Donald Trump could have fully pardoned him and got his ass out of there. Everybody knows this. That knows the law. This is why they went past the Donald Trump stuff now. You don't hear them talking about that no more because they know Trump ain't coming. The day Diddy was found guilty, Donald Trump could have could have pardoned Diddy before sentencing. Sentencing wouldn't even happen. Period. This is what y'all don't understand. Sentencing would not have even happened. So I think everybody needs to realize what I'm saying to y'all. Right? And I'm telling y'all this. Donald Trump has heavy power within his Department of Justice. How do we know? He's got Comey under federal indictment right now. James Comey. The other dude that Donald Trump hired, this is how y'all know how this dude moved. The other dude Donald Trump hired to run the DOJ, he said, yo, Trump, there's not enough evidence to charge James Comey. You know what Trump did? Fired his ass. Went and hired another person, and guess what that person just did? Came with an indictment against James Comey. Case closed. If Trump did not want Diddy to be doing time and be going through this, he would not have appointed Jay Clayton. Point blank, period. He would not have appointed Jay Clayton. Not happening. So, from how I see it, Donald Trump has a vested interest, in my opinion, in Diddy being behind bars. And I think Diddy team understand that clearly right now. Clearly right now. I'm telling y'all this right now. And that's just the facts, right? That's the facts of the situation. If Donald Trump wanted Diddy shaken, he would have, Jay Clayton, who's Donald Trump's guy, he would have went right in there and said, nah, we're not gonna, this is just a Mann Act case. We're not really gonna push for that much time. That's not what he did. Jay Clayton, the one who went in there and went for the gusto. This right here, this right here coming out today is gonna destroy Diddy, bro. Because the judge, he watches social media. Why? Because he got out the TMZ during the trial for that shit they was doing over there with Mark Garagos. So the judge, he be watching social media. He watches the news and shit. And you see all this type of stuff coming out now where Deonte Nash is on national TV, who worked for Diddy, saying the man strangled him and all kind of shit, bro. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. And this dude testified at the trial. He's doing a full tell-all interview on national TV, on CBS. Good Morning CBS. Do y'all know how big this shit is? This man is on CBS, on Good Morning CBS, on CBS morning show, where millions and millions and millions of people watching this show. Y'all go ahead and see it for what it is right now. And I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if they had multiple people that's coming out today. I told y'all, today is going to be one of the busiest days of them all, because both sides are going to throw everything they got. And the government shutdown is not affecting Diddy's sentencing. The judge already talked about that last night. The judge says the government shutdown have no effect on him sentencing Diddy. He's still getting sentenced tomorrow. But this dude being on there, this is crazy work, man. This man went on national TV on CBS morning show and say with a straight face that he thought that he was gonna kill him. Bro, and his sentencing is tomorrow. What else we talking about? What they're gonna make sure that's emboldened in all of America's brains is that this dude is a psychopath. And these are the people who were involved in this very case that are going on national TV and saying this stuff. And again, they can't say, hey, man, why you ain't testified at the trial? He did. And so, I mean, this is just crazy work, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. It's going down today, man. Y'all better stay locked in. If y'all not subscribe, man. Share the video, bro. It's going down today, bro. I'm telling y'all this today, because again, this is the day before sentencing. Sentencing is tomorrow morning. Today, y'all gonna see all this shit fly. I suppose there's gonna be a lot more, either interviews or things that come out, statements, letters. They're all coming in on both sides. I've already seen overnight Diddy's team don't file more letters. They got more letters filed in on their side. And so now, on the prosecution side, you see this guy on CBS morning show that does so many views in that morning show, bro. And you got so many common people that watch these shows that when you see these different people that you didn't get to see, because remember, nobody got to see this dude at the trial except for the people that was in the courtroom. So a lot of people didn't know what this dude looked like except for when he walked outside the courtroom. But nobody heard from him. Nobody got to see his voice, hear him, look at his mannerisms when he talking. Nobody that was outside the courtroom got to be the real judge. Now he goes on CBS morning show and he tells his story to the world. And now everybody's sitting out there, and let me read some of these comments that's in that comment section, because this is what the people are saying based off the part of the interview that they dropped. And they got a whole interview that's coming out on this dude. They got a whole, I'm going to tell y'all again, they have a whole interview, and this is just a part of the interview. This dude got the whole tell-all interview on CBS morning show coming out. Now, I looked at the comments, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro. The comments going in. Man. 'Cause, man, the comments going in. 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 'C You know? So it's just a very, 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 you know, it's a real situation, you guys. Real situation. But like I said, y'all can go see it for yourselves. Hold on. Y'all can go see it for yourselves on that morning show. It's on there now. So y'all definitely let me know what y'all think. You can go over to CBS Mornings. That's the YouTube channel. And you can see it yourself. And they'll have a full interview out, I'm supposed, soon. But again, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And the thing is, if Diddy goes, see, here's why Diddy doesn't want to go to prison for a long time. I'll tell y'all why. His businesses will crash completely. Let me repeat myself again. If Diddy goes to prison for any extended period of time, all his businesses will crash, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And won't never be able to recover. He'll be forgotten about. You know what I mean? And you know, his net worth, his value, and everything like that is going to continue to plummet because he's going to have to continue to dish out money, and it's not coming in. You understand? So this is a situation, and I'm pretty sure this man's going to have his whole family up there tomorrow at the courthouse. Somebody said his kids can't take over. Man, come on, what you think? He got, and I'm just telling y'all this, man. I see how this thing gonna play. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all go to CBS Mornings channel and y'all check out the portion of that interview. They're gonna drop out the whole interview, and I'm pretty sure the whole interview is gonna be damning. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Peace. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.